ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Today we're gonna discuss about DBMS Bcs403 Passing Package Module 1. First question: define database, elaborate component modules of DBMS and their interactions. Second question: draw an ER diagram for an company, library, movies or student. Next, describe the three schema architecture. Why do we need mappings among schema levels? Explain the difference between logical and physical data independence. What are the advantages of using DBMS approach? Explain. Fifth question: define the following terms with the example for each using ER notations of entity, attribute, composite attribute, multivalued attribute, participation role and cardinality ratio. Sixth question: explain the categories of data model. Describe the characteristics of database. Seventh question: what are the responsibilities of DBA and database designers? Eighth question: explain the types of end users with example. Module 2: discuss the update operations and dealing with the constraint violations with suitable examples. Second question: explain unary relational operations with example. Third question: discuss the characteristics of relations that make them different from ordinary table and files. Fourth question: illustrate the relational algebra operators with examples for select and project operation. Fifth question: demonstrate the concepts of generalization and specialization with examples. What is integrity constraint? Explain the importance of referential integrity constraint. This one is sixth question. Seventh question: discuss the ER model, year 2 relational mapping algorithm with example for each step. Eighth question: discuss equijoin and natural join with suitable example using relational algebra notation. Ninth question: discuss the aggregation functions and grouping in relational algebra with suitable examples. Coming to the module 3: define 1NF, 2NF and 3NF with examples. This is most important question. Second one: discuss the informal design guidelines for relation schema design. Third one: write the syntax for insert, update and delete statements in SQL and explain with suitable examples. Fourth question: discuss insertion, deletion, modification, analysis. Why are they considered bad? Illustrate with examples. Fifth question: illustrate the following with suitable examples. First sub question: data types in SQL, substring pattern matching in SQL. Sixth question: explain informal design guidelines for relational schema design. Seventh question: explain the types of update anomalies in SQL with example. Eighth question: what is functional dependency? Explain the inference rules for functional dependency with proof. Coming to the model 4: first question: discuss the ACID properties of database transaction. Second question: what do understand by correlated nested queries in SQL? Explain with suitable examples. Third question: in SQL, write the usage of group by having clauses with suitable examples. What are the views in SQL? Explain with examples. Fifth question: demonstrate working of assertion and triggers in database. Explain with an example. Sixth question: explain the stored procedure language in SQL with an example. Seventh question: with a need diagram, explain the transaction diagram of a transaction. Module 5: first question: what is the two-phase locking protocol? How does it guarantee serializability? Next, second question: describe the wait, die and wound wait protocols for deadlock prevention. Third question: what is NoSQL? Explain the CAP theorem. List and explain the four major categories of NoSQL system. Fourth question: what is the multiple granularity locking? How is it implemented using intentions locks? Explain. Fifth question: discuss the following MongoDB CRUD operations with their formats insert, delete and read. Next, what is NoSQL graph database? Explain the deadlock prevention protocols. Last question: what are the binary locks? Explain with lock unlock operations with algorithm. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe and comment.